Hey everybody, Juan here, welcome back. I'm here about to begin my journey with Heavenly Sword on the PlayStation 3. This game came out in 2007 and it was developed by Ninja Theory, but not just that. You have a full, bona fide production staff with people like Andy Serkis working on the motion graphics. So if you know about The Lord of the Rings, need I say more? This game took many of the elements from games that were very popular like God of War on the PS2. Obviously, we also got God of War on the PS3, but I really do think that Sony tried with this game to showcase the cinematic capabilities of a high-definition console like the PlayStation 3, and they definitely wanted Noriko, who's the protagonist of this game, to be a mainstay character. It's very unfortunate that with the exception of this, and maybe her appearance in something like PlayStation All-Stars, not a whole lot happened, and I'm surprised that we didn't even get a remaster of this game on the PS4, and a lot of people have not played this game or even knew about it because this came out at a time that this console really was not selling all that great. So this is going to be a chill gaming session. I do plan on completing this game, and hopefully all of you will join me along the ride. So if you like this, definitely make sure to subscribe, and I will be quiet during the different cutscenes because if you're watching this for the first time, much like I am, I want to make sure we all enjoy this.
It was written that 23 years ago, in the year of the fire horse, a deity would be reborn in the body of a mortal man. A savior, destined to unite our people and show us the way to the promised land. Instead, I was born from my mother's dying body, and my people wept. They said I was a portent of doom. Maybe they were right.
Okay, so when they say final battle, they mean it. So right off the bat, starting it off with some action. And the frame rate is rough. The only time I played this game, people, was for about 20 to 30 minutes to record some footage. And I played the disc version as well as the one on PlayStation Now. And this game natively runs at 720p. And even though it looks very graphically impressive, I understand immediately why they wanted to showcase something like this, right? Massive scale, hundreds of enemies, but the frame rate is just not having it. So I feel like if this game came out many years after, let's say like 2009 instead of 7, we'd be talking about this game very differently. Ow! Wait, was that towards the crotch or the butt? I don't know. Painful regardless.
My clan believed this sword was forged in heaven for a deity. No mortal may wield it in battle without its power draining their life. The clan's duty is to protect the sacred weapon. Even in our darkest moments, the sword was never to be used. But I wielded the heavenly sword, savored the grace and fury in my blows, never once forgetting what I was offering for such power. Days ago, I made my fatal choice. The pact is at an end. Now I must pay the price.
I'm having a hard time telling if these are in-game graphics or pre-recorded cutscenes. Based on the quality, I am going to say these are real-time graphics, which are very impressive. And I think the hair is definitely a dead giveaway, right? As detailed as everything looks here. But I like the fact that they started with the end here.
The gods seldom listen. There was a time when I would have welcomed death. But now, I would walk through hell for a chance to change this. No! No, wait!
Okay. So was it a dream, or is this like giving me another opportunity, another chance? Yeah, seriously, this game looks insanely impressive for an early PS3 game.
Please.
Ooh, we got a tentacle glitch there. Sound is out of sync. That is not for you. That's also happening with me.
Without me, they will perish.
See, that's kind of taking me out of it, but let's pretend it's working just fine.
I am not ready to die. Not yet.
Okay, and just like that, we are now in the main screen. So let's go with chapter select. This game does have some 6-axis controls. Ooh, I like the attention to detail here. I don't remember if the game runs a lot better when there's not a whole lot of enemies, because, I mean, that was just a whole lot. Okay, so first we had the final battle. Now we are here 5 days ago.
A king from a distant country seeks the heavenly sword. He seeks it as a symbol of his dominance over my clan, and with it, his dominance over the land. Bohan has hunted us for months, and he is relentless. My people are great warriors, but we cannot run forever. Kai!
I don't like these drones. I don't like them.
We've got to get to the fort. Now!
You gotta go. You can't deny that right off the bat, this game has a big-time feel. You don't feel like you're playing some generic game, right?
And tigers make great trophies when skinned.
Enough!
But here we have like a tribe.
As you command, Father.
What are you waiting for? Barricade the doors!
Yes, Master Shen.
I also like the pacing, that they're not spending too much time just trying to give too much context. It's kind of like, hey, let's give a little bit of story, a little bit of action, back and forth. I don't love it when games give you so much cinematic that it's just like, hey, you know, the game can't actually tell part of the story. So you can roll using the right analog stick, which is very nice. You jump. Wait, can you jump? It's not letting me jump now. Maybe just not up here. But let me go over here. Press X to use objects. Exactly. Ooh, I mean, my teammates are sort of dying over there while I'm trying to learn how to play the game, but UI is very simple. Hold, okay, we can pan the camera. That is a weird choice. Instead of letting us move the camera, you get to pan it. We'll have to wait and see if that's actually pretty good. I will assume that is a bad guy. There's some text at the bottom. Like, look at that 3, look to the right. It's kind of hard to see. Mashing buttons will help you recover more quickly. Okay, that's what you say. Oh yeah, performance is a whole lot better right now. So as long as you stick to these closer encounters, I think you're going to have a better time. R1 is, okay. Narika will automatically block if she's not attacking. I actually like that. Instead of having a dedicated block button, I think it allows you to appreciate the background and what's happening a lot more. Ooh. Okay, so I did that because I right after I blocked, I pressed triangle. Last time I played this, because it was mostly for recording, I was really just looking at, you know, grabbing some footage. Now it's like the real first time where I'm sitting down and trying to suck the game in, right? Really understand what it's all about. And if you played this, please go down to the comments and let me know what's your experience about this game. And for those curious, the average beat time is around 7 hours, so this is a pretty short game. And you can get this actually for about $7, so give or take, it's like $1 an hour, not too bad. Because I bought this a couple of months ago, complete a box, and I would like to think it was like $6.50, $7. You can probably buy it even cheaper if you spend money on a bundle or something. I don't know if I'm just supposed to keep attacking these guys or go downstairs. Notice there's a meter piling up. Build hit combos without taking damage to earn glyph points. Glyphs unlock new... hey! You didn't finish... You didn't let me finish reading, man. Okay. Nice finishing sequence. Oh, you see that? This game on the PS3 emulator on PC, people have it running at 4K 60 FPS, which looks amazing. Seriously, look up Heavenly Sword PC 4K 60 FPS. You're gonna see video, and holy crap, that is impressive. Is it sad? I think I was gonna attack my teammate there. It's like I'm not sure which of the two is bad. Ooh. Smash heavenly pots. Wait, heavenly pots, really. To restore health and earn glyph points. Press X to smash heavenly pots. Why are they called? Why are they so heavenly? Serious question, though. I want to know. Can I throw them? Not liking this panning. Although the panning is actually contact sensitive. Check this out. So the more I press it, the more it pans. I guess it's not horrible, not great, but it could be worse. Got that guy. Let's finish this one off here. Okay, I'd like to think we cleaned things up pretty well, people. Who are we missing? Is there like a hidden enemy or something? There we go. Let's hope the battles are stuck to more closed off environments like this one so the frame rate doesn't take a dip.
He has always been my tutor first, and my father second. My accursed birth and the death of my mother were hard for him. I fear that part of him can never truly forgive me for that.
There! Look! Another wave approaching!
I really like her look. I think especially her hair in like a PS5 generation would look incredible. I think that her outfit and everything was completely made out to be a real mainstay character within the Sony, the Sony just gaming world. So I'm so surprised to see that they just completely forgot about her. It's like she doesn't exist. Sure, you can play this game on PlayStation now, but man, you put some money in this game. If I made a game and Andy Serkis and a whole bunch of Hollywood people were involved, a little late for that, man. I have already been doing that. But if I spent money on all that, I'd make sure to get every dollar's worth. We should hand this over to Rockstar. Rockstar knows how to stretch their money, right? When Noriko successfully blocks an attack she can counter. Is it whenever it shows up as blue? It is. I think it is. Let's see this. It's a little confusing now. Let's go over to this guy. Maybe it is, but it's only when they're directly attacking me, which would make sense. I keep trying to change the camera with the right stick. That's taking me a little while to adjust. No, I want to take care of this guy first. Wait, he's gone. Okay, whatever. Ooh! I like that. I forget if I played this game in a demo or something, and I don't remember because either I watched somebody play growing up, and I wasn't even a kid. A perfectly timed counterattack. Okay. Oh, damn. That's pretty stylish. But I remember witnessing some 6-axis stuff. But I don't know if it was me playing it or somebody else, or I saw a video on G4 or Tech TV or whatever back then. So I am graded by my actions. Okay, good to know. What now? It's nighttime.
why this is happening, don't you?
Now is not the time. We cannot afford to fight amongst ourselves.
Let him speak.
You know as well as I do. We all know who brought this curse down upon us.
I am no curse!
Enough! This war is of one person's making, that much is true. But that person is not Nariko. This
Come on, Shen. How long have we known each other? Stop hiding from the
is
truth.
King Bohan's war. Even as an arrogant young prince, he was capable of cruelty beyond measure. Now he commands an entire army.
Right to step up.
We fight together or we die alone. And that means all of us assassins.
Man, we are getting no rest.
Kai, listen to me.
I was always intrigued by her as a character whenever I saw footage.
Just climb the trees and shoot at any soldiers you can see. Can you do that for me?
Twin Twang. Is it playtime? Yes.
She reminds me a lot of Gollum, which would not surprise me given that Andy Serkis is involved.
Where do you think you're going?
I don't know. Oh, I was charging my controller, okay?
Playtime.
Just in case. These controllers have a poor battery life. Okay, so now I have this part. Whoa, this is unexpected. Weird, I attack with the shoulder, with the square button. Use the right stick. Wow, that is uncomfortable. That, whoever made those decisions was wrong. Wow, I am failing hard. Wow, this is slow. This is so slow. Okay, I got one. I got one. It's better than zero. Arrows can be guided to their target using aftertouch. Hold and tip. Oh. Oh, this is a thing. This is a... Somebody was committed to 6-axis. Whoa, holy... Oh, man, this is a bad idea. I am trying, people. It is so hypersensitive. Oh, oh, oh. No! I am committed to this now. This is happening. What? Oh, give me a little leeway, why don't you? Okay, we got that. We got that. That is in no way fun, though.
You shall not pass.
This is a very lackluster... There's no adrenaline rush to this part. I don't know. Something about the pacing here feels not that great. Oh, I wanted to try and have that be a little bit fancier. Ooh! Is he dead? Yeah, headshot. Okay. It's not that it feels bad, but it feels kind of cheap. This part feels kind of cheap, I guess is the way I can describe it. Oh, there's like an explosive thing. Okay. I don't know what happens if I miss a lot of them or what, but... Okay, dude, you were just hiding in like short grass. That's a horrible idea. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. Don't judge me based on these actions, please. Oh, okay. I have missed almost as many as I have killed. Lovely. I have now missed as many as I've killed. Lovely. Oh, wait, where did that guy come from? Oh, man. This is not a good idea. Whoever thought that the pacing made logical sense to put this here, yeah, this is bad. Because I was just getting warmed up to Noriko, but then they immediately swapped to this definitely inferior part of the game. And the thing is, it is so slow to move. Oh, okay, that actually helped. There we go. One of the few times it's, like, helpful. Hey, 9/13, my birthday. Okay, never mind. My birthday's gone. Wow. I am just doing horrible. I don't know what the actual punishment is. Maybe it's just like a whole bunch of enemies show up. Intercept remaining soldiers. Exactly. Okay. I mean, that concept's actually cool because that way it's like an incentive, right? If you prefer to just do melee attacks versus long range. So hypothetically, I could have just done nothing. Talked to all of you and then could have done this. The combat feels very responsive. I will say that. Animations are quick enough. You know, some of these games that they try to do a lot of fancy attacks, they kind of just feel like the fanciness only slows you down, but here I'm not feeling that. There I used the counter, so definitely whenever you see blue, just hit triangle. A whole lot of enemies now. Oh, nice. Visually, the only complaint I'll have here is that this part's a little dark, and even though, I mean, I have no allies here, a lot of the enemies look the same, which would not surprise me to be another complaint. Just like they all look exactly the same, like copy-paste models. And you know, I'm talking about this in hindsight. You know, it's been over a decade since this game came out, so naturally, I'm gonna be thinking about other games that are kind of like this. And it's worth pointing, I've never beaten a single God of War game, so I don't know how weird it is that my first God of War game, if you can call it that, is Heavenly Sword. But maybe that's something we could take a look at in the future. And these videos, if you notice, even the pacing of just like me chatting and everything, I want to make sure you enjoy not just the conversation, but that if you're somebody that has, you know, maybe doesn't own a PS3 or doesn't own Heavenly Sword or doesn't care to play it, but it'd be interesting to not just witness it, but kind of experience it alongside somebody else. And hopefully this is the next best thing for everybody. And that's why I want to make sure certain parts I stay quiet, so that way you can actually just experience the game. What's going to happen now? Yeah. I mean, not much worth celebrating the long-range side of things. I was awful in that part, but aside from that, it was pretty okay. Oh yeah, she gives me full-on Gollum vibes.
You may collect the bodies of your men and give them a dignified burial.
I still have some questions about the story, primarily about the whole thing about the final battle and the fact that she was supposed to die, but then she's not. So I don't know if it's like a punishment thing, you know, she was supposed to die.
I've had a recurring dream.
What is that dream?
In my dream, I see my father.
Uh-oh.
He is standing above me. He raises the sword above his head. I try to call out to him and tell him to stop, but the sword strikes down.
Characters really do look great. And I love that sword. Heavenly or not, it's a beautiful looking sword. It's those little things that, seriously, it surprises me they didn't try to do something else with this game, or like a definitive edition, revised edition or something.
It wasn't a dream. The sword is now mine to protect, and my life will change forever.
And maybe that's something we'll figure out as we play this, where maybe there is a reason why that didn't happen, right? A remaster or something. Maybe the game's just not that great.
You are needed, Nariko. Get up here.
Let's go. I just need to find me a ladder. There we go. That was undoubtedly inspired by God of War. Those whole, like, just big buttons right there on screen. X. It's like, hey, if I climbed a ladder before, I'd like to think that you don't need to keep just flashing that big button.
Mohan's reinforced his troops with catapults. We found a working cannon. Cover us while we stage a retreat to the west. Then make a break for the eastern cliffs. And above all, keep the sword safe.
I actually dig that first-person camera angle. That's not something that happens too common in third-person games.
I'll find you again. I promise.
Just a really good job at having you be part of the character in the world. Okay, so yet another non-sword related activity. That is interesting. Destroy the catapults. 4 minutes, so much like the other one, I attack with the square. I guess for this part, they really just wanted to stress out the whole aspect of a scope. I mean, it is impressive to look at, right? Even by today's standards. Not like this is anything new now, but still. So frame rate, though. Thing is, and I never mean to complain about these games. Whenever I say anything negative, I truly do mean it from like a critique standpoint. Oh, they can be guided too. Ooh, okay, this is kind of cool. Oh man, I mean, good luck guiding that. Did that count? Do I need to hit those? Because if I need to hit those, I do need to hit those. Oh man. Thing is, it is so sensitive. Okay, and we got it. Once you get the hang of it, it's not bad. But see, you gotta barely move the 6-axis. Did I get? Okay, I kind of got it that time. Can't take full credit. Oh damn. I think that's it, right? Okay. Oh, each one has like a final thing. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of time left, so I can't be missing too much. Let's just keep going. This one's farther, so I should be able to maneuver better. Oh boy. Okay. And boom. And now we got to take down those middle ones. Whoa, why did... Okay, that is way too fast. That is way too fast to maneuver that around.
Good work, Nariko.
One. Whew. Oh, man. It is satisfying. I will say that. Getting that is satisfying, but it is, I think, a bit of an unnecessary stress when you do this. Now what?
We will make a break for the frozen river. Cover our backs with the cannon, and remember, if you see catapults, head east and don't stop
I don't see why
running.
you wouldn't do that, though, because the other way of shooting the cannonballs just seemed very inaccurate. Prove that. Ooh, so now you just get to see numbers grow. This is kind of like, I mean, not in the gameplay sense like Dynasty Warriors, but just, hey, a bunch of enemies. You want to see numbers go up? Oh, you're going to see numbers go up. It's kind of like this, just like blind gaming satisfaction. They're just mashing the button. Something's going to happen, and it's going to feel kind of rewarding. I mean, 700. I can imagine the internal conversation between the developers, like, okay, what should be the number, like 200? 200? This is high definition cell processor, man. We got to do like 500. 500? Hey, make it 700. Oh boy. I'm actually beginning to fall behind, considering the amount of time left. I gotta focus way more on the back. Yeah, I am not gonna do that. Yeah, I can't do that there. Let's do this here. Ooh, these are gonna be lovely numbers now. They look like fire ants or something. As mindless as this is, ain't gonna lie, it is a little satisfying. It is a little satisfying. We still have some time left, so we should be okay. Oof. Please let me know, based on what you've seen so far, if you've never played this game before or even seen it. That's kind of one of the reasons I knew going in that this is not exactly a popular game. And that is exactly why I wanted to begin playing it. Like, what's your take on what you've seen so far? Oh, okay, now we gotta... Oh, what happened there? Whoa. Be careful, Noriko.
Now I have to get away. If I'm captured, the Heavenly Sword is lost, and the clan's sacrifice will have been in vain.
Is it like an escape mission now? Okay, it literally is. The escape, okay. I'm curious to see if the pattern keeps going where every sub-chapter within a chapter is like a unique gameplay element. Which if so, it is actually cool, right? Because we had the sister, I think she was, the little sister, with the bow and arrow, whatever that was. Then we had the cannon now. And now it's like an escape route. Try my best to remember, hey, if you're not hitting, you're countering. Ooh, that was a nasty frame drop there. I don't know how many combos there are. There was a combo part in the menu, so I'm hoping that keeps growing. I don't think there's like an upgrade system in this game in any kind, but it's interesting to see games like this. This would be an action RPG nowadays. I understand why in the PS4 God of War changed, even though I haven't really played the other ones, but I watched my wife play a lot of God of War, the PS4 version. And I think people ultimately need some kind of incentive to keep playing. And why is this dude not dying? Holy crap. Okay, this... Whoa, dude. Jeebus. Finally. Are you still alive? Okay, now you're not. There's something here. Oh, explosives. Oh, okay, not explosives. Oh, so I didn't hit that when I was, I forget the little girl's name, because I thought that was an explosive. Oops. It wasn't the heavenly box. That's kind of cool. Kind of unnecessary, not going to lie, but it's kind of cool. Oh, right, you can throw these and hold that. And maneuver that around, holding the doing the 6-axis stuff. Okay, my health is pretty good so far. Unlock new artwork, nice. I don't think this game got patched with trophies, which is a telling sign. You know, Sony lost faith in you when once they incorporated trophies. You're like an exclusive game and you didn't get trophies. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have trophies. Why am I struggling so hard with the shield wounds? There we go. I like that. Ooh, nice neck crank. Let me actually go back here. No, I wanted to do the fancy stuff. Yeah, not gonna happen. Let me show you what I mean, though. You can grab these, if I'm not mistaken. You can maneuver that. Oh, wow. That is... Why does that maneuver differently and kind of worse than the other ones? Also, the hair. I know exactly what they were trying to go for. It's like, hey, high definition. Them cell processors, right? The hair's got to move, but
Well,
now that I'm just looking at it, it's a little distracting.
angel who thinks she knows how to fight.
Can I just throw a bunch of stuff? I like to throw a bunch of stuff. The combat does begin to flow more as you begin to understand how it really works, and I think it looks visually nice. I'm quickly realizing why it would not get a remaster, but like some kind of reimagining. Because I think even level design, this is a PS2 game. Like, let's not look at the high definition graphics. Look at the layout. God of War already did this and probably did it a lot better. It's like a small corridor followed by wide part with enemies. Beat them, then you keep going. You keep going. We've all played games like these, and let's not forget the PS3 was $600, people. So I don't think people paid $600 for more of the same. I think people wanted something truly innovative, and 6-axis was not it. Okay, got that guy. Done. Let's do that little neck snap. Done. I believe this is health. Yeah. And here. Yeah, this is just without question just God of War. I forget. God of War 3 came out after this, right? I'm pretty sure it did. I mean, I can only see God of War 3 existing and people going like, okay, so why do we play Heavenly Sword again? In this playthrough, just so you have an idea of like, what is my context? My context is how relevant is Heavenly Sword within the context of exclusive Sony titles. Like, that is my mindset going as I play this game. It's far more than, is it a good game? Is it a bad game? Is it relevant? I guess it's really the best way to put it. And so far, I would say it is, but I'm not going to say it's like, hey, you know, when you talk about the PS3 library, you have got to play Heavenly Sword. But if you're a Sony fan, especially somebody that maybe got late into the PS3, I can easily see a bunch of people not even knowing this game exists.
I ain't sticking around here.
Yeah, you be afraid, man. You be afraid. See, even that right there, it's little things in games that the pacing just would be very different. It was just kind of awkwardly seeing him standing there. Oh, I wonder if I gotta throw that. I mean, it's literally telling me. Hey, how do they do that? Like, what's the wiring that the ancient people did to get that working? It's like some kind of like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth capabilities or something? I don't know. I also like the fact that it is a different environment, right? We started off in this brown, wide battlefield. We got a little bit of green area, but now it's a snowy field. I like this one a lot more. Wait, now we're at the Heavenly Sword? Whoa, this is an interesting camera angle. Very interesting camera angle. What's happening here? Oh, man. I think we're going to have ourselves a boss fight. Dad? Uh-oh. Things are not going to turn out too well here.
Sword for such a fragile creature. Come, child. Let me take your burden.
Never! Leave me, Nariko. Get the sword away from here. The line must not be broken.
Perhaps I'm not making myself clear. I have something of yours, and you have something of mine.
Juan, always wanting what you have no comprehension of. I see the years since we studied together have taught you nothing.
Shut up! Shut up. Actually, Shen, they have taught me that everything comes to he who waits, but quicker yet to he who takes.
You gotta love Andy Serkis.
Run, Nariko!
No, that wouldn't be wise. That wouldn't be wise at all.
It's so different, his pacing, right? He's a little bit more comedy oriented, and I like that. I think if a game is overly serious, it gets dull.
One moment. You stand alone and you see it all so clearly. To save my father's life, I betray his whole reason for living. I know it's death I'm holding now. Did I ever have a choice?
What have you done, Nariko? What have you done?
You look like you've had better days, man. I'm just saying. She's got a bad side to her. I don't know how this game concludes, but I'm just gonna say right here, I think she's gonna end up being one of them bad people. There's something to her, especially with that sword before. There was like that twinkle. The Heavenly Sword can be used in 3 ways: speed stance, range stance, and power stance. Press any button to continue. Okay, but you're not telling me how to actually do that. In speed stance, Noriko's attacks are quick and do moderate damage. Press. Okay, we have done this. So I guess each round they're just gonna have me do something a little bit different. I prefer things like this. When I was a kid, I prefer like the really big swords, like the slow, methodical attacks. Reminds me of something like Soul Calibur, right? You'd have somebody like a Maxi with like the nunchucks, but then you'd have like the super huge swords. And I was like, man, well, bigger is better. Now I prefer like the Thief class. As an enemy with a blue aura is using a speed attack. Oh, okay. Now it makes a lot more sense now. I like that. So whenever it's blue, switch to blue. So I'm assuming it's going to be like blue, red, and yellow, something like that. Makes sense, because otherwise it would be really easy to block everything. For its faults, I really am enjoying this. In range stance, Noriko can attack multiple enemies at a distance, but each attack does little damage. Hold L1 and press. Let's try it. Oh, this is cool. Frame rate legitimately takes a dip when this happens, but... So this is like a nice area of effect attack if you want to just have a little bit of crowd control. It is a weaker attack, but if you want to just have the enemy be a little bit more spread out, I think this is without question a great option, right? That being said, it is getting a little annoying. I'm like, okay. When knocked into the air, Noriko can recover and attack the enemy. Shake the 6-axis wirelessly. Ooh, I don't like that. Whenever they have me do any 6-axis stuff. Like the arrow stuff, I'll tolerate, but this, when it's something that it directly impacts the flow of the main combat, that I have a bit of a problem with. Almost done here. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. That one was sent flying. Okay. I think I can finish this dude off. I can finish this dude off. Hey, shut up, man. Shut up. Somebody's upset. Okay, now in power stance, Noriko's attacks are powerful but slow. I like that instead of switching to each stance, you just kind of hold L1 or R1. Let's see how seamless it is. Use combos to earn style points and power up super style attacks. There are upgrades. Nice. Perform a speed super style. Ooh, nice. Okay, so those power attacks are the one utilized to get rid of those enemies. So I'm assuming I counter, if somebody's attacking me with a power attack, I just hold R1 but don't actually... Exactly, yeah, I just tried that. He was about to do a power attack, I just held R1 and then I countered that. Feeling pretty good about this so far. It's very satisfying to just kind of throw them off at the end there. Ooh, nice juggle in the air. I like that. What do you got for me? Hopefully you don't have more because I already used all three styles, man. Okay, you do have more. Now I guess I just put them all into use. Each stance has a different super style move. Okay, let's do the long range one. Okay, so not directly a long range super style attack, but still different. Now let's do some more power moves. Counter with the super style, the speed style. What else, man? Damn! It is not ending. Okay, let's keep doing some more power moves. I think as long as we have shielded men, we definitely want to be using that one. Let's now switch to the long range. A little bit of crowd control. Let's head over to this guy right here. Yeah. And if you've been hanging out with me during the session, I just want to say I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much for that. New combos can be viewed in the pause menu. Oh, okay. So I got a little research to do. But yeah, I love watching just like kind of like laid back, old school YouTube style Let's Play sessions with somebody that's not overly obnoxious, just kind of having a good time. So hopefully I can be that for somebody else, especially for these underrated games. I could be sitting here playing Super Mario World. It's like, guess what? That's a good game. If I ever play a more popular game, it's because I probably haven't actually played it, and that's kind of the angle going in. Let's do an R1 special attack. Whoa. Okay, I think the game glitched. I was supposed to maybe go into that cinematic camera angle, but it didn't happen. The Heavenly Sword. Completed.
Oh, it is pretty, isn't it? Yes, I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, please give it to me, or else I'll kill the old man painfully. And I can be quite inventive.
Get the sword away from him!
He's got cool eyebrows.
Kill her.
I like him.
The sword does have power.
It's like even though he's a bad guy, but he kind of mocks people as opposed to just being, oh, super evil bad man.
It's true, its power will soon drain my life force and it will kill me. By wielding it, I have become a
Man,
ghost
their
of
aiming
flesh
is
and blood.
terrible.
But really, what was I before?
That being said, for her father just about to die there, she's super chill and cool about it. I mean, that was a sweet dive.
You may be an outsider.
You know what I was thinking about? How does this game save? It's early PS3, so I don't know if it's autosave or not.
What have you done to me? You've turned me into a killer.
I mean, you've done your fair share of killing. I'll be a witness to that. Huh, I actually like that. So it directly ties in the story to where she is there. So far more than just a generic menu. I do like that this is kind of like her mind or her safe space where she's just really thinking about all this as we continue playing. But hopefully you had a lot of fun watching this first part. As I mentioned, I do fully intend on completing this game in this style, so that way all of you can be part of the experience. So as I mentioned before, if you like what I do, please consider subscribing, clicking on that bell, and if you want to chat with me live, follow me over at twitch.tv/Mr. Player Juan. I stream there once or twice a week depending my availability. And sincerely, thank you so much for taking some time to chill with me, check out some Heavenly Sword, and don't forget to let me know what you thought about the game. So up until next time, thank you for watching, supporting, and take care, everybody.